Well, out for a walk. Probably do a few miles. Start off some nice country roads and head down in that direction. Well, I just spooked, I think it was 3, maybe 4 deer that ran in the forest. So they're well gone. And I've done a couple of K. So I came from over there. So it's probably about 2.5 K. And another couple of K down this road. Little castle hidden in the woods. Hopefully it's clearing up. Well, it's the Glen Sannox, the ferry in at Troon. And just off the coast is another boat. No idea what that is. Right, about 6 K done. Heading down this little path that turns left before those houses and into the woods. There's been quite a bit of damage there since that last big storm I had. A few trees down. Done a bit of damage. But that went by a crack. Another tree that probably stood for hundreds of years. Brought down. Another little tree creeper. This is an old ice house for the stately home that used to be in the grounds. It's just store ice and that. Keep their food cool in the summer. Now walking along an old road, still long get used for cars. Someone goes for about 1/4 mile to an old church. Might even take a look at the church. So I'll bring you back in a minute or two. From Merlin to North Creswick Airport. Right, here we are at the church. The kirk, Scottish word for church. Crosby Kirk. The road used to go round there in the early 80s. You come back from here, down this road, hit this bend, scream round the corner in front of the church and the graveyard, then flip it round another bend. if you missed that second bend, you usually ended up planted against the wall of the graveyard. Car moving down. I'm throwing them. Yes, this is a graveyard. Old church. It just isn't looked after really. Stones falling. There's been some repair work done to the pointing. Stop the water damage, make it any worse. Got a busy graveyard. Crammed everyone in. Totally eroded. Died 1901. And yeah, quite a good age. Rather splendid. $1902. Just put new gates on it. Yeah, so that was the road. Screaming round that corner, grounding your foot rests. Get that wrong, you hit that wall, then you straightened up, then you come round to a right-hander. And the road ran where the flowers are now and joined the roads there on the side us. And that's obviously a wee bit of road because I'm probably walking an old bit of road. So they took all the fun out of that corner. Right. I'll come back in a minute. Bamboo. Scotland. Bamboo. Right, so I moved on to a cycle path and it's raining. Pouring down. If it gets any worse, I'll need to put my waterproof trousers on. I'll bring you back. Well, that's about 10 or 11k. But I went a kind of convoluted route. down to Prestwick Beach, and destination's about another 6-7k down that way. Yes, obviously the airport's in behind there. Nice, quiet, deserted beach, apart from the dog walker. And then it runs up to here, round the bay. Some great beaches, cliffs, caves over there. Probably walk it in a day, but I'm not doing it. The curve of the bay is quite deceptive. It goes right out to Arran, which you can't really see. There's a little island, Lady Isle out there. Some rocks over to Troon. I kind of chose today as well because, or this time, because I knew the tide would be out, and where I'm going to be going, kind of that direction, I need the tide out to follow the coast, otherwise it becomes too much of a scramble. Heading that way. It's actually brightened up a bit now. Bit nicer. The train of air, the heads of air, in the distance, Ailsa Craig. It's a volcanic plug. Zoom into there. It's one of the culling stones in the world. A bird. Come back out a bit. Slightly more interesting beach, rock pools, rocks. Looking north, and looking back into Prestwick. To be continued. It's amazing what you find in the beach. No idea what it was. I could only imagine it was a salt pan. I don't know. It's not all that big though. It's quite deep, so it would take ages to drain or evaporate. So I don't know. Was it for crabs? Fish? Yeah, it might have been for fish. Something to do with fish. Because get wooden piles put into the beach. I've seen that in France, but the nets, fishermen's nets are drying on them. So yeah, it's probably something to do with fishing. Slowly rotting away. And I dare say that must have been something to do with fishing. Right, I need to scramble up here at some point over this sea defences. So the Arran ferry, come back in the Troon. Zoom in. Yeah. Arran Ferry heading back into Troon Harbour, which is right in there somewhere. Well, I've almost reached the docks here, and then I'm going to head up into town, grab a beer, and think about getting home. So that's about, I think it was 17 kilometres so far, 18 kilometres. Walked along the beach, virtually what you can see there. Walked past that transmitter. Right, 10 minutes and I'll be down in a cold beer. Well earned.